Hey yo, happy Friday. I got a couple replays here from last night. I played two games with Pervasia against Bottrix and Tanker. I thought they were fun to play. They were a little unorthodox. So yeah, I'm just gonna rip through them real quick and then I'll probably dive into some quick battles just for shits and giggles. I'm pretty tired, but I just don't feel like working right now, so there you go. Okay, so we've got yeah, we're gonna start with this one. I think this was game one. Yeah, we played two games. So first one is with I had kind of a dark elf pirate theme build, mostly Corsairs and Corsairs handbowls, some basically mass protection with the coal ones, little anti-air shooting, and manticore for bodyguard and terror, and then tanker he went with Kolek and a giant. Uh, Bottrix was rocking Throgg in the Northskin roster with some trolls. So very thematic stuff there. Did he bring the Wintertooth Crown? He did not. Wintertooth Crown plus trolls can kind of work pretty well because they have that makes them unbreakable and they're known for bad leadership. So that's a thing. And then yeah, just skirmishers, wolves, blah blah blah. And for Pervasia, he's got Manfred von Carstein up in the air, front line of sort of mix of spears and chaff. He did integrate his army with mine, which was nice. So it sort of forced us to work together. I like that. And some corpse carts on the ground with the unholy lodestones. They're just going to buff the attack, and these are the ones that I think also just pick up the bodies and throw them in the back there. Yeah, replenish the hit points of combatants. So he has two sort of they're not mortis engines, but support units, I guess, that just heal up his things. Okay, cool. So we're gonna dive into it and get it going. So I picked sort of a pirate heavy build because I was expecting a lot of light infantry, and I wanted more foot speed in my army to be able to catch stuff, and the pirates give you that option. We did have the Skelly Spears to support, which was fortunate for us. Over here, early action going on is on the flanks. Dire Wolves are going to screen out these Marauder Huntsmen, Horsemen, take some shots there. Some return fire coming from the Dark Rise with repeater crossbows. I mean, they're not going to do a whole lot there, and I have to sort of be a little careful with their ammunition, but at the same time, free shots are free shots. Over here, Chaos Warhounds with poison are going to respond in turn, so I'm going to have to pull the Dark Riders back and just bring them to the safety of my front line and maybe try and shoot them again as they flee. So very highly contested mobility game right here. Pervasia also reacting to the presence of these dire wolves and skin wolves, so very nice micro out of Pervasia there to escape them from the harm's way. But of course, if they do get tapped by these chaos with wolves with poison, it's going to be a little tough. They do eventually, I guess, decide to fight here because they were not going to be able to escape, but they are in the safety of the woods now. So the armored skin wolves are going to have a bit more of a hard time, as will the Marauder Horsemen, which are large units. So nice stuff there. I'm going to slow down a bit because there's a lot happening right now. Fair Manticore is over here. He could have gone to attack the wolves, but there's a lot of shooting there too. So I'm going to have to pick my spots very carefully. Now, the Fire Sorceress is probing basically for Kolek, because Kolek's a large target, and I wanted to try and take him out of the fight early. I could have shot the fireballs at Throgg. Throgg has regen, so things with regen tend to have fire weakness. It was an option, but with the regen, you can also just heal through it. So I wanted the damage that I contributed to be permanent, and so I didn't. I chose not to focus on Throgg. Over here, the ice trolls are going to just lock up the woods, and in response, there are a couple Kobold Knights being sent over. Corsairs are getting into it with some Marauders here, and yeah, so Corsairs thirsty for these Marauders. That's going to be a favorable engagement if I can get them onto the Marauders early on. On the other side, there is a few units of tankers and Bottrixes that haven't really fully been able to commit to the fight, and they have a long way to go until they get here and are going to be helpful. And there's a screen in the woods from the vampires to greet them when they get here. There is, of course, a big giant in the back who's also going to have to make his way here along with Kolek, but it's a very intense micro going on in this left flank right here. The skeleton infantry are a little bit inactive here. I think they could have been pushing up maybe to secure this wood or just screen out the wolves and all of these things. But yeah, very intense over here. So it looks like some Marauder Horsemasters got messed up with some wolves. These dire wolves are now crumbling, but I think they've already paid for themselves just in offering some resistance to the mobility of of Chaos and Norska, because had they not been here, it would have been really difficult for me to deal with all of these skirmishers and just pressure or the wolves, and just having that counter pressure was very helpful for me. So I'm grateful about that. The Supreme Sorceress, she's not really a great fighter, but when you see something wavering like that, you know, I think it can be helpful to just get right down there and just make sure it breaks off and stays broken off. Over here, some Corsairs are going to get into some Marauder Spearmen. Skin Wolves are there to support, but I am going to bring over some shooting who are going to start chipping away at the Skin Wolves and try and take them out. And the rear charge into these Marauder Spearmen will probably break them as well. Get that full surround and allow me to isolate these armored Skin Wolves. Rear charge in return is coming from the Norskin Warhounds, but Black Ark Corsairs can just fight the Norskin Warhounds. I wasn't too worried about that. Yes, it's a rear charge, but I also have the Manticore. Manticore causes terror. Skin Wolves are low leadership, as are those Warhounds, so having that terror there means I don't have to really grind through it as much as I would. Now there's some counterplay coming here from the skirmishers, finding that Supreme Sorceress. She did take some damage here, and Kolix decided to take some matters into his own hands. He's going to plow in and try and cause some destruction in the front line, but he is exposed because he's not fighting in the woods. That means he's a prime target for fireballs and also a prime target for these Corsairs with handbows. I think I had another unit here. Where did they go? They're over here, my bad. So these Corsairs with handbows are going to try and set up a firing arc and shoot in on Kolek whenever they get the chance. The Pharaoh Manticore is going to lose decisively to Kolek, but I was trying to use the Pharaoh Manticore just to pin Kolek in place and make it difficult for him to cycle in and out of combat when he wanted to. Kolek probably could have just turned around and killed the Pharaoh Manticores, and I had to be really careful about when and where I took that. I just wanted to be disruptive. Over here, the Vargolf is keeping Throgg busy along with the Femur Balefield. Vargolf, it looks like he's going to lose. Don't forget, Throgg has anti-large and a ton of weapon damage, so he certainly doesn't want to be there in the long term. Probably he should have been cycle charging. Maybe he could have dived that back line or just tagged into these infantry here, but he's poofed. But he's bought us some time, so it's not the worst. Over here, shooting is, again, just going to aggregate in on Kolek, whereas Manfred is trying to anchor that flank and doing a great job at it. The Marauder Horsemen are, again, getting whittled down, excuse me. Graveguard are gonna push up here, and it looks like this flank is going okay. Well, a lot of resources, I guess, for them have been sort of tied up in the back line. The Giant has come in here, and he's going to be bashing in on these Corsair handbows. That's certainly painful, and the Pharaoh Manticore is on very, very low health. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be too much more of a factor in this fight if I'm not careful with it. Again, a volley of arrows coming in on Kolek. He is a little bit ahead of his front line here. Granted, he is bashing this Unholy Lodestone, but this Unholy Lodestone is isolated from his troops, so there's nothing really for the Lodestone to support, so killing it doesn't really matter much, because the Unholy Lodestone only really works on undead. That's half true. The melee attack buff and defense buff, I believe, will work on the Corsairs as well, this one here, because it affects allies in range, but this one is only for undead. The Unholy Lodestone, you can't pick up the Corsairs and throw them in the back of your cart. It doesn't work like that. But now Kolek's gotten low enough that we're starting to think that maybe we can just dive him. And with the Cold One Knights, the presence of Manfred von Karstein, and the Supreme Sorceress, we are able to break him off the field. That rear charge into Kolek with the shooting, remember, shooting applies a leadership debuff. Just in aggregate, all of that's going to add up, and taking Kolek off the field is going to start to even out the balance bar. We were playing from behind here, but we are catching up just a little bit. Now Throgg's going to get in here, but he's a little bit late to help out his buddy Kolek, so I think those two, if they had stayed a little bit closer together, maybe it could have worked out in their favor. I've not followed too closely what the Femur Balefiend's been casting. He does have, he has Occam's Mindrazor. That's interesting. I mean, he could have cast Occam's on Kolek. That would have been pretty cool. Over here, these Norskin Ice Trolls have been broken off, and I have some Corsairs and other things that I looks like I'm not micromanaging properly. I will be wanting to get them back into the fight soon. Over here, the Corsairs are going to try and start chipping away at this Giant, and the Sisters of Slaughter are using their poison debuff to help secure this frontline engagement in support of those Black Ark Corsairs, just keeping them alive, online. That's the aim of the game. Now that that Kolek has been taken off the board, the fireballs are going to be used on the Giant, which is the last remaining big target without heals. Now, a comment here. I mean, for Chaos and for Norska, you both have access to Lore of Fire, so you could actually, in theory, use fireballs and spit them back at the Chaos. Sorry, at the Supreme Sorceress of Fire. Remember, she has a very small HP pool, and if they're able to connect, that could take my Lord off of the game pretty quickly. She has a much smaller HP pool than something like a Kolek, so trading shots could be painful there. Over here, the Giant and Throgg are going to go hard, but they are fully surrounded now, and this femur Balefield is also weaving. So yeah, and I think balance bar is starting to tip a little bit in our favor. We have our leadership intact. If Throgg goes down, or this Giant goes down, there's not really much left on the field. Yes, there are some armored skin wolves, but if you lose Kolek, it becomes a come from behind sort of scenario for Chaos, and I think just being able to take them off the field was very helpful. Granted, I'm very low on Chaos Knights at this point. I'm down to 9 Chaos Knights, so if they die, then I don't really have anything to pin the large in place, which means Skin Wolves, in theory, they can cycle charge and heal up and do all that kind of stuff, but I think balance bar is pretty far gone, so I'll just fast forward and we're gonna hop on to the next game. Yeah, I should be working right now. I have to make up my hours on the weekend, but it's okay. So yeah, Sisters of Slaughter, they got some good value. Corsairs did pretty well. Dark Riders with repeater crossbow, I probably lost track of them at some point in time. Supreme Sorceress of Fire, her fireball was very helpful against Kolek, who can really be a beater of worlds if he's not contained. Pharaoh Manticore, I think, paid for itself as well. Just having that terror-causing ability to break the skin wolves was useful, and something to just annoy Kolek, I guess, to prevent him from just smashing my troops at will. For Bottrix, I mean, I think he had a good army. I just think it was a little bit like it took a little while for some of it to rotate through the woods, and it got stuck up in a zombie screen. And I think, yeah, Throgg and the Femur Balefiend could have been kept a little bit closer to Kolek to support him. I mean, if you have Kolek, Throgg, a Giant, Femur Balefiend, and 2 Orskin ice trolls, I think that's a really strong core. It would have been very hard to move that out of place, but fortunately we were able to kind of pick them off one at a time. All right, moving on to the next game, we've got this was kind of a weird map. I decided to play Blackfire Pass. So it's like a huge deployment, a huge hill, but a very short like space between the armies. So it is kind of a rushy map, but it does favor one army. If they choose to go with a lot of shooting, they have the line of fire advantage because they can shoot down on everything, but they don't have a lot of time to shoot. So there is that sort of gambit you have to consider. Tanker's going to go with his boy Morgur or Malagor. I always get them confused. One day I'll figure that out. What is he? Morgur. There we go. Morgur. So that's the poison, self-healing, ass-kicking lord. And Tanker does really well with him. Bottrix gone with a mix of wood elves. Absent from his build though is sort of that mid to high tier infantry, and I think on this particular map, mid to high tier infantry is really important because look at it's so tight, especially in a 2v2 scenario. There's not a lot of room to kite, so you probably can afford to go with more Way Watcher, no, not Way Watchers. What are they called? War Dancers, or even those. What are they called? The ones with the sort of halberd things. It's slipping my mind right now. It'll come to me. Anyways, the AP like infantry that the Greens what else have access to. I didn't get enough sleep last night. Let's put it that way. Over here, the Vampire Coast have just standard stuff, polearms. This is different though. Silostra on a big mount. That is some cool stuff. and she's supported by Lamprey's Revenge, who's going to act as a bodyguard, as well as Vampire Fleet Captain, who's going to pump heals into Salasha. That's really important. If you have this large mound, you got to give it heals. There are some animated hulks to provide some mass to this infantry and Felbat. So I really like the unorthodox build here from Pervasia. For myself, it looks like I have a retarded deployment here. I don't know what I was doing, but this was cool. This was different for me. I brought Skarsnek with Trixie Traps, some stock, and I just wanted to see if I could get the Black Orcs into combat without them being shot to pieces by Weight Watchers and other things like that. And I was hoping that was going to help. I mean, I don't know if it was even worth it because they probably got revealed like in 2 seconds, but it felt cool. It felt fun, which is why you play this game, right? The feels. It's all about the feels. So I have a chariot. I'm going to miss micro this chariot / get caught up in harpies, and it'll die right away, but it's only 500 gold, so didn't really care. Meanwhile, we're just frantically like smashing each other in the face everywhere. There's a lot of infantry that's going to fight over here. Harpies and Felbats are going to get tangled up here. Harpies are going to win that easily. Over here we got some spears getting to the chaff, and here's like a huge opportunity for a big line spell right across the side, but I didn't have any line spells because I'm Greenskins, and I don't think they have access to any. Correct me if I'm wrong. But what I do have is this Orc Shaman who's going to be spitting. He's going to be spitting the gaze of Mork, laser eyes, basically at whatever large targets he can. Late game, that's going to be these ancient treemen. Where are they? Where are they? There's some ancient treemen around here. Trust me on that. Oh, there they are. We got big. We got Durthu. Sorry, it's not an ancient treeman, but it's a treeman. We got Durthu and a treeman. And they're going to push through the woods because they're trees and they like it there. So, yeah, cool. Branch Wraith has got he's got Earthblood, so he does have heals for them. I'm gonna square up my missile troops and start shooting in at that. Got the rusty arrows here. Forest Goblin Spider Eyes has been tangled up in a Manticore. They're gonna lose there and die. But the frontline fight is going well. So over here on the flanks, we're probably losing. Actually, we are losing. Like, Tanker just basically pieced right through, and Bottrix sort of doing the same. But on the other hand, Pervasia and I were able to walk right into the shooting line and just absolutely manhandle a lot of this. I'm a little bit too blobbed up here. I could have been really punished by a Vortex spell, but we are punishing a lot of sort of this mid-range shooting, and then at some point we're basically going to have to turn around and just fight each other. Balance bar dead even right now. It's like just kind of a giant mosh pit. It's hard to tell what's going on, but sometimes you just got to smash it out and figure out who's standing at the end. Salasha is going to summon these Damn Knights Errant. They're going to go in hard and try and countercharge some cavalry, just pin them in place. The rest of the arrows are running for their lives from Durthu right now. Another shot from the Orc Shaman is going to go in here. Durthu's very healthy, but I'm gonna try and chip him down. It looks like mostly it missed there, but I'm gonna try and chip him down again and again. Salash is going hard in here with all these Centaurs. We do have some Rotting Prometheans that have been summoned. They're gonna lock up Morgar the Shadowgrave, so I like that. It's keeping him busy here. We've got Lamprey's Revenge, Vampire Fleet Captain. The other thing is Morgar the Shadowgrave. He's got this ability that like turns things into Chaos Spawn. I don't know how that, like, I think it'll trigger on probably summons as well. I don't know how that mechanic works, but if it does trigger on a summon, that'd be kind of nice for us because it's just a summon and it's not like it's taking away like a really high value unit of ours. Over here, Gladeguard Beastmen have just absolutely ravaged what's left of these Goblin Archers, but they're Goblin Archers. They're worth like 300 gold, and that's a lot of resources that's in the back line. Probably they could have been used to do other things. I don't know what, but I'm sure there was important stuff going on. Gladeguard over here, just shooting, but they're gonna die. This is a key fight here. So what you're seeing here is the leadership of the Wood Elves has been isolated from the rest of their troops, and that's an opportunity for me to punish them. I do send in the Goblin Big Boss and Skarsnik to see if I can trade with them. It doesn't work out. I mean, Skarsnik, he does have anti-large, he does have AP. He's got like decent stats, so I thought maybe he could give Durthu a go. But yeah, he was taking a lot of damage there, and you got to be careful with the Greenskins leadership. He is, at the end of the day, still a Goblin. But I have Overwatch Fire coming in here, and it looks like the poison plus these rusty arrows are really adding up on the pain that Zerthu is taking. Earthblood, remember, is not the best healing spell. That the Earthblood that came with the Branch Wraith. If you're going to bring individual entities like a Zerthu, you're probably better off with Regrowth, because Regrowth is meant for healing individual entities. You're going to get more bang for your buck on it, whereas Earthblood is more for like healing your infantry or your cavalry or your troops. Basically, it's just it performs a different role. Over here, Silostra is just attracting all kinds of attention. She's wogging. Wog plus Undead combos really well. Wog just dropped. But yeah, it sort of overcomes the key weakness of Undead, which is low melee attack. I'm going to get Cycle Charged here by some Centaurs, but actually Black Orcs are like, they're kind of weird because they have really high mass, and even if you charge them, they tend not to really fall over. They can sort of just turn around and smack you back in the face. And they're just killing everything right now. Like, these two units of Black Orcs, they almost don't even care about the Centaur charges. They're very heavily armored. These Centaurs don't have AP. So they just say, okay, you want to come, we'll swing our axes and we'll just whack you back in the face. Over here, these Destroyers of Drakenwald have been isolated. They are a nuisance to deal with. They just keep fighting and fighting. I don't know, that 47 melee defense on Poison is just so hard to take off the field. I was really trying to break them. I did try and bring the Black Orcs over to just kind of finish the deal, but they did get interrupted, so I'm like, okay, well, we got to fight over there. But yeah, I still have this Orc Shaman. He's going to keep trying to hit his boy. Zerthu over here. Here's like shot number, I don't know. I've lost count. I probably haven't showed them all. It did a little damage, not much. I mean, actually, I think the rusty arrows were a lot more effective watching the replay. But yeah. Over here, the Halberds, the Lamprey's Revenge, and Silostra, and the Fleet Captain, they're holding tough. I mean, they're grinding down all of this stuff here, just slowly but surely. And over here, the Black Orcs are just doing what Black Orcs do, and that's losing, but killing stuff and having a good time. They're at 103 kills. Even, yeah, and like I said, even with the cycle charging, like, okay, you just saw them get charged by 3 units. They lost two models. Not a big deal. They're wavering though, because Morgar's there and he's spooky. But they're still there. Well, they have immunity to psychology too, so I guess the does Morgar cause fear? Doesn't look like it. So my mistake. But Zerthu got surrounded. Hi Tanker, yeah, the first game was that other one on Athel tomorrow. It was a good one. Okay, over here we got Treeman, just making a last hurrah here, trying to get away from Salasha. But Salasha, like, there hasn't been a lot of shooting that's been able to hit her, and there haven't really been any Gorables or like really hardcore duelist type of characters to just kind of grind her down. So if Silastra doesn't have to worry about shooting, and then she is in her element on this big ass crab, and she's having a great time. She's only have 44 kills, but she has been killing a lot of like pretty high tier stuff like chaos spawns and other things like that, and dealing with Morgar, and just holding the line basically. So it is turning into a bit of a blob fight here, and there's not much left on the field. Thanks to Tanker and Bottrix, you know, they could have drawn the game out a lot by just kiting and whatever, but I think they realized, you know, the balance fire was pretty far gone. They just dove in and had it out with us for one last hurrah. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, there was a moment there where you thought maybe like if my leadership died, it could have tipped the battle back and forth, but at the end of the day, like a full health Silastra, she just pulls the balance bar pretty far, and it was enough. So fun stuff. That's all the replays I've got right now. So I gotta go out there and create some new content. So I'm gonna jump into some quick battles and try my luck, even though I'm really fucking tired right now, and we'll see what happens. Oh, instant match. Okay. Crack my neck. Alright, we're going to Golden Monolith. I like Lower Shadows against High Elves. That's always fun. I'm going to go with... I have mixed feelings about these Slanesh Harvesters, but I'm going to try and bring them. Okay, so now we're going to Greenskins. Okay, against Greenskins, what do I want? I want stuff that can deal with Forest Goblin Spider Riders. They are sort of the weak link. I usually have to play probably a more mobile build because it's the one army that can just run me over. I'm gonna bring a Cauldron of Blood because they're fun. Let's see how that does. And I bring some Sisters for poison. Some of these guys, some of these guys. I gotta go fairly wide. I don't need a lot of AP probably. Some Corsairs should be okay. I need some heavy cav. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Coldwood Knights. They're just versatile. What do I want for my guy? I want just a cheap caster that can spit fireballs because I just need to snipe the leadership. So high mobility I think is the way to go. And then I want something that causes terror. So I need this. And then what else? More Coldwood Knights. More Corsairs. Can I get in another unit of Corsairs here? You know what? Should I bring the Raven Heralds? Depends on how much shooting they bring. If they don't bring a lot, they could have value. On the other hand, I do have a Cauldron of Blood, so it's probably good to just have more infantry. What can I do here? Maybe some light cav, something like that. Yeah, because if you bring the Cauldron of Blood, you want to have things that it can buff. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not super mobile. But we'll see. I don't care. Should be fun. Maybe a Chariot would be good in this matchup, honestly. I mean, they have a range of 125. I wonder if they could trade, I wonder if they could out-trade, like, a unit of skirmish, a unit of skirmishers. You know what? We're going to try that. We're going to experiment today. I'm going to bring 2 chariots, and I'm going to see if I have any micro skills. No. Yeah. 2? 1 chariot. Can I sneak in some Corsairs? I just need to cut, like... Yeah. Let's go with... I don't know. Something like this. It's pretty balanced build. What's up, Khunay? I hope you have fun. Oh. So actually, this is one of those maps with awful deployment zones. Like, if you see, you can actually deploy your entire army like right on the edge of the map at the start of the game. I ended up playing this game in a tournament. Sorry, this match in a tournament. That's kind of what happened to me. And I think I'm gonna start, like, if I cared more about the game and I wanted to play competitively, I would probably just dodge these maps that have the deployment zones where you're like right on the edge of the map. Like, it really causes issues. I should have maybe gone with some shades or something like that. That would have been good in this matchup. I said I was gonna do like a kite build, and I didn't really do that. So we'll see. But I have Corsairs. That's the thing. I'm going to deploy maybe a little bit farther back. I want to see what they have and then go from there instead of just rushing in like an idiot. I think more and more I'm in favor of that because the issue is if you deploy really far up and they have shooting, let's say they deploy in this corner, right? And I deploy really far aggressively in the middle. What's going to happen is I'm going to rush this side in, and then it's going to take a while for this side to rotate over, which means that my army doesn't arrive at the same time. This part arrives, and then this part arrives, and that means that it's easy for them to focus their defense on here, kill that, and then focus their defense on there and kill that. And if you back up out of range, you don't feel compelled to just rush in. Granted, I am playing against Greenskins. Probably not an issue, but it could happen. You never know. I'm gonna, yeah, maybe keep these guys here. We're gonna do that magical triangle pizza that I was talking about. Hopefully it works and I don't sound like an idiot now. And yeah, put that into. I usually like my chariots immediately. Well, we'll see. I don't know how it's gonna trade with the skirmisher archers. I've got her here. Got some poison here. Got some corsairs to kind of be annoying. Corsairs to be annoying. Some AP. Sorry, not AP. Some cuddy pirates. Maybe a little bit tighter than that. Greenskins can be a bit fucking crazy. And I'm debating if I should put stuff on guard mode. I might do that because against Greenskins you can get pulled in a million different directions. And I think I need to go a little bit tighter and be a bit more disciplined. And the Death Hag, she's gonna chill with the sisters, and probably I'm gonna be using her ability on either the Cold One Knights or the sisters. I haven't decided which one I want to use it on yet. So yeah, I'm gonna go a little tighter with these cav, maybe even square off a bit on the side, and we're gonna push up. There is this monolith in the way. I haven't really thought about that. I'm kind of just gonna walk into it and have to pick one side or the other. So we'll see. There we go. Hey, what do you know? It's stop moving. Oh my god. Group. So they did go into the corner as I expected, like right on the edge of the deployment zone. They also have a ton of those skirmisher guys as I also expected, so that's a thing. But we're gonna go up here and do our thing. Oop. I want these guys here. I want these guys here. These guys here. These here. These here. These here. This guy here. You can start coming in here. Is that Grim? That's Grimgor. It's a Grimgor sighting. So rare. Okay, here. You're gonna here. You're gonna go here. You know what? Do they have cav? They don't have cav, so I can just charge them. That's nice. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna go in here. There's probably a whole bunch of like stealth stuff up there. I'm gonna just shoot Grimgor. I'm gonna ignore their artillery because it's Greenskin artillery. You can't give too much respect to Greenskin artillery. Let's be real here. Cauldron of Blood. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, where's the witch? Yeah, these guys can go right in on the night goblins. I'm okay with that. These guys are gonna square off. These guys are gonna square off. These guys are square off. These guys are gonna go here. We're gonna rotate them here. We're gonna get these guys up. These guys should already be here. We're gonna come through with this. These guys are gonna go here now if they're not braced. These guys are gonna go. I really wanna dive that back line, but it's not time yet. It's not time yet. And we're gonna walk these sisters to. We're gonna try and outwalk them. We're gonna shoot these guys. We're gonna stand in the spears so that the shields can take some of that. And we're gonna go in here and we're gonna route that. And we're gonna rotate here and we're gonna come up here and we're gonna start shooting things. We're gonna keep this chariot moving and she's gotta shoot another fireball. I don't think it's gonna do much to Grimgor, but you never know. You can always hope, right? That's all we got is hope. These guys are fighting in Biggins. That's not where they want to be in the long run. Hopefully this terror is going to do something. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. You can counter these guys over here. These guys can come over here. These guys got to keep moving and come in here. Death Hag's doing pretty good, I guess. She's winning. So that's all you can hope for. I'm going to push up these spheres just to keep holding things. Maybe they can snipe the Orc Shaman. We're going to find out. I'm going to dive this back line now that those guys are out. Yeah, we're going to go here. Death Hag's still doing pretty good. We're going to get this poison in here. We're going to keep screening out this. Yeah, Death Hag's being shot right now, I believe. So she's gonna have to come over here. Maybe. No. Yeah, that tear is a thing, guys. It's a thing. We're gonna spit some fire on Grimgor again. It's doing fuck all, but It feels great. I highly encourage it. If you're ever having a bad day, spit some fire on something. Your day's going to be much better. Just ask Mario. Hey, look. Shame is dead. That's nice. We're going to have to maybe... You know what? Don't... Start shooting these guys. Start shooting these guys. Hey, look. You're back. That's good. I don't know. Full surround him. Go surround him. I'll just let the skirmishers keep shooting my spears because they like that. And who am I to deny their fun, right? We're gonna go try and end this now. This is gonna be the knockout blow. Let's hope. I think. Okay, these guys are charging spears. That's interesting. There is some stuff. There is some stuff back there. Leadership's pretty low. I gotta countercharge these guys because they're getting frisky. How's this chariot's been in here too long? I'm gonna start shooting them. Just go here. I can probably just finish him now. I'm gonna fireball. What's my biggest threat now? Maybe these guys. These guys should be backing up here. She should probably come over here. I'm gonna rampage this. I don't know. These guys go crazy. Have fun. You can turn around here. You can come in here. There's not much left. Cauldron of Blood can come over here. Yeah, so GG to my opponent. That was a fun one. Cauldron of Blood, man. Low-key OP versus Greenskins. Because they don't have a lot of AP shooting usually. I mean, they have the Rusty Errors, and outside of that, they have a lot of problem just bringing it down. Unless they don't have great cavalry. They could go trolls, but you don't see a lot of them usually. Maybe one unit of trolls for a bodyguard, a sketchy bodyguard. A giant could certainly do it. If they had a giant, that would have been a hard counter to my Death Hag. I would have, but she still has mobility, so maybe she could have kited the giant. I don't know. Sister Slaughter did all right. I probably could have been more zealous with using that buff on her, but yeah, the cav just won. These guys needed to be rear charging and rotating onto better targets. These ones have AP, Morgar's main Girotters, so they could have been chipping away at my Death Hag, but mostly she just sat in the infantry and like did what she wanted there. Grimgore is not the most competitive pick either, so that could have been just a for fun thing. I'm gonna keep rolling. I'll probably do like 3 to 5 games. We'll see. I got some dogs here. They're sleeping right now, but if they wake up, then I'm gonna have to go. Alright, so we got Plains of the Dead. It's a pretty open map with some flanks that are going to be tight, I guess. I mean, that fireball, I mean, I've been really digging that sorceress with the fireball lately. But I don't want to be boring and just keep doing it again and again. You guys want to see some different things on stream probably, so we'll change it up. So we're going to run a Manticore build. I will only bring 2 because I'm going to try and stay turn illegal. She'll be fine on a horse, I think. And we'll go with... so I want to do a... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Coast. Well, against Coast, well, screw that. Against Coast, for sure, you just bring Fireball. You just, if they bring Silastra, they're just dead. If they don't bring Silastra, whatever. I think against Coast, Corsairs are the way to go. You just have like a naval battle, Corsairs versus whatever they have, because you don't need the AP usually against Coast. You can bring that fat flaming sword of ruin. All you want to see is Skaven? You want me to run Skaven against Coast? We can do that. Where's Skaven? Where is Skaven? Pew. Skaven it is. So what do I think will be good against Coast? Well, Plague Monks. They always work. Their leadership is dicey and Fear is a thing, but we'll see. Pestilent Breath. Don't want Pestilent Breath. Okay, so against Vampire Coast, you can try and clear Chaff, but you're going to spend all game doing that. You're probably better to just go straight for the leadership, which means you're probably best going with Gisele's. I hate to say it, but I really do think it's the way to go against them. On the other hand, there's a good chance I'm going to see a Queen Bess. So maybe I can try this Zap Zap Cannon against Queen Bess. Or just not, just more Gisele's. I think this is a triple Giselle type of scenario because I might lose one to Queen Bess, but then I've got the other ones. Am I going to need much backline protection against them? Probably not. I'll be surprised if I see like a Lord on a flying mount, like a Harkon type of thing. I'll bring some gutter runners with poison. Maybe like these guys. These ones have more range. Yeah, I don't need the firewall moving. They're slow enough. We're gonna go with the longer range version. Okay, for my Lord choice, should I bring Tretch just for shits and giggles? He could be really fun. What's the map? I'm gonna bring Tretch just for the hell of it. And obviously I still think Skrulk is the most competitive Lord choice, but he's really fun, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna need summons. I'm gonna put him on a big ass thing. There's no cover for him, but that's the price you pay if you're a Skaven. A whole bunch of slaves, I guess, to just stand there and annoy things. Maybe some of these guys. And yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I don't play a lot of Skaven, so this is an experiment. I mean, I should have, with Tretch, I should have brought some Death Runners or something like that. Like, just for fun, right? You drop him in the back and you go get things. But I didn't do that because I didn't have a lot of time to think through my build. I kind of just winged that one. My opponent did give me some time, but yeah. I didn't even see what Tretch had in his kit. Like, I didn't tweak him at all. Hopefully it's good. I think the smoke bomb or whatever he has is default. And then he probably has that lucky skull helm, which gives him damage resist or whatever. We'll see. They could go like a terror build against me. Maybe. What can Coast do? If Coast brings, you know what? I don't have a Doom Wheel. If Coast brings a lot of Sirens, that will be a nightmare for me because they cause terror. Granted, their AP damage is kind of wasted against me, but they cause terror, they debuff, and I don't have magic damage, do I? Well, this guy could do it. Melee attack, magic damage. It's on you, Plague Priest. If you find if there are Sirens, that's your job. Just kill the Sirens. Everything else, I don't care. I don't. Okay, so where are they going to be? This big map. It looks like this is kind of a safe zone for them because there's all these hills and crap, and people like to shoot. So they're going to sit right here in this corner, probably. 1 Death Runner and 2 Rat Ogres in any fashion with heavy cavern monsters. Yeah, I think it's rare you see like a double sort of rotting Promethean from Vampire Coast type of thing. If I was expecting to see like Silostra on a rotting Promethean, it could happen, and it would actually be really effective against me. If I was expecting to see that, then I would have brought more rat ogres, I guess. But I'm not, so we'll see. We're gonna do these guys here. Here. Yeah, I'm almost like fully convinced he's gonna be in that back corner. So I'm gonna just start angling a little bit already towards there. Let's try and get my army moving together. I don't know. We'll just keep the plague monks with these guys, kind of. Plague priest should be at the back and escorted by these guys, and then Tretch. I don't know. Tretch is just gonna be a jerk in here. I'm not using his vanguard at all, which is completely pointless. But that's okay. So what? Why? No! Don't do this! Don't do this to me. Oh, okay. It is. What is happening? What is happening? Sometimes that lock group thing just fails. So we're gonna see. Sirens. Hey, what do you know? 5 units of sirens. Oh my fucking god. Good thing I brought the plague priest, but my god, I could have used a lot more. On the other hand, I can shoot Salastra. So that's got to happen. It's got to happen really fast. And these guys have got to start like just basically picking things off. And I got to start cycle charging stuff and getting some surrounds, I guess. I'm gonna have to Celestia dying because that would be nice. Tretch is gonna have to go in here and do some things. So Celestia's dying. That's good. Yeah, these guys are gonna have to stick around here. You're gonna have to go here, and we're gonna have to get some summons in here. Yeah, you go over here. I gotta spread my leadership out here. Alright, so there's the Mongols. So it's like an ultra spooky build from Skaven. Yeah, we're just gonna keep that poison going hard. Alright, there we go. These guys have got to react to that. It's a pretty good charge from him. I'm getting locked up with a lot of stuff right now. Yeah, this is going to be really bad for me, I think. But we'll see. We'll see. I still have summons. Yeah. Giselles are causing me problems here. That's just too many. Oh, I accidentally alt-tabbed. Alright. I just need to keep one unit of Giselles alive. I don't need all of them alive. I just need one. Come on, Tretch. You gotta go ham on those. You gotta go ham on those. And you gotta escape. That's the most important thing in my army right now. And you gotta be debuffing large, and you need to just annoy stuff. Hey Tretch, are you winning over here? I hope so. Just keep these guys busy. Do I have any Giselles left? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but we're going to try it. Yeah. Can you finish them? You know what? Maybe come over here. I need this poison over here. I need these guys coming here. Well, the good news is Silasha is kind of slow. Probably I'm going to lose this. We'll see. Not over till it's over. Come on over here. Why are you? What are you doing?
Ready.
Gotta debuff those guys. How's this guy doing? Does have the Mortis Engine, that's nice. Can I keep the Sirens busy with some crap? That'd be nice. I'm gonna try and kite this a little bit, I think. Just on the other hand, still magic damage, and it does have Mortis Engine effect, so you know, as long as there's stuff here, I gotta keep killing these night horrors or whatever they're called, and hopefully the summons will drop soon. That'd be nice for me. What's Tretch doing? He's just playing with crap over here. But he's gonna fight or die because he's a rider like that. He goes hard. Tretch don't fuck around. These guys gotta run. They're gonna lose that. This guy's gotta run. We're gonna drop some of this hot rat breath on these guys. We're gonna keep summoning. Who can summon more, Salostra or this plaguey guy? Does this guy have anti-large? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. These guys do. These guys are, well, not anti-large, but they have pain. They bring the pain. That's the bottom line. Interesting build though. Like my opponent brought like really a hardcore like terror build. I don't know. Maybe the Council Guard would have been good here because they have immune to psychology. I was trying to think about what units in the Skaven roster have immune to psychology. Actually, maybe I'm gonna drop it on here because these guys can actually be hit, I guess. Yeah, just keep debuffing stuff. Come on over here. It's still anyone's game here. It's still anyone's game. This guy's just going fucking ham over here. He's gonna die. He is gonna die. Can I escape? That's kind of your thing, Tretch. Can you do it? Can you do it? No. You gotta send in. Yeah, those Sirens kind of changed that. If he goes, that's gonna be trouble. Balance bar is getting kind of dicey. Come on, Tretch. Pop that. Shriek. Run. Run. Scurry race. Let's go. That's your thing. If you can't escape, then you're not good at your one thing. That's your one job. Just fucking run away. Yeah, shoot these guys. Shoot these guys. Yeah, that's my boy. Fucking run. Leadership. Wait, what does it give? Leadership. Stock unspottable leadership. That's your time. Go. You gotta get out of here. You gotta... I don't have any good targets for this breath. Didn't I cast this before? I thought I cast that. Keep coming, keep coming. Can I drop a hot breath? Alright, well, Celostra's at her healing cap. Well, I don't think I have much longer to live here, so... maybe if I go in on Celostra, maybe if I target Celostra and I just go like a boss, and this is a desperation play now, but I'm going to lose if I don't make a desperation play, so we'll see. You never know. He does have magic damage. Yeah. No, it was too much Siren for me to deal with. I'm gonna just surrender this one. GG to my opponent. So I was hoping not to see Sirens. I ended up seeing 5 of them, and 5 Mongols. So totally not the build I was. Well, sort of. I mean, I had a hunch I was going to see them. I just didn't expect, like, nothing but Sirens. So, okay, cool. Now I've learned a counter to Skaven in that matchup. That's a matchup I've never seen before. So I would have just... So how do you counter that? I think you just bring more Rat Ogres. You bring Council Guard. And maybe a second Mortis Engine, honestly. Like, I think the Mortis Engine was good. It caused them a lot of problems. That Plague Priest, that makes me want to play another game of Skaven. I had fun with that. Tretch, like I said, Tretch is not a competitive pick, and I didn't use him properly. So I'm gonna run like probably one of the more OP Skaven Lords, maybe Ikit or Skrolk. Against Greenskins. Against Greenskins, yeah, Skrolk's the way to go, I think. We'll see. I wasn't sure how the Giselles would do against the Lostra. I was hoping they were going to be able to kill her before the fight began. They took her down to about half health, but it wasn't enough because he was pumping heals into her. And so that sort of gambit didn't pay off. That was just something that... like that just comes with experience with playing an army, like knowing how much damage they could do. And it turns out three units of Giselles is not enough to just straight up erase Silostra, even though she was like in the middle of all of them. And yeah, I would have been better off with a fireball, honestly. But yeah, the priest was fun though. I'm gonna bring another one of those guys. Actually, I won't bring double cast or like double copies of the same spell because again, that's not considered good protocol. This guy's really not giving me time though. So, what is this? Yeah, poison could be good against them. I don't know, just standard Skaven bullshit. If I'm Greenskins going against Skaven, what do I bring? Probably a lot of chaff. I'm gonna bring some Warfire Throwers, some Clan Rats. Some of these guys. You gotta have your poison. I'm gonna take some mobile poison though this time. I'm gonna bring some more Rat Ogres, and I'm gonna bring some Terror. We're gonna try this, and that should be enough. That should be enough. Probably should have thrown some Regiments of Renown in there. But I'm a dweeb, so that's not going to happen because I don't have time and I don't care. I hope the Warfire Throwers do well. Usually they're best against undead. But if they fire, they can light your stuff up. It depends on what they bring. So well played to TheDon. He brought the right tools, I think, to deal with the Skaven menace last game. And it was nice. I like people who play an aggressive Empire Coast army. He could have sat in the back corner with his shooting, so I'll be aware of that next time. Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be the best options on the Skaven roster to deal with like a heavy sort of Cyrene build. Like, so what has access to magic damage? The Giselles, I think. Yeah, double nets. With what army you mean double nets? Like Empire or something like that? Like what's his name? Wolfheart and like I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Who has net? Skaven doesn't have access to nets outside of Howling Warp Gale, which is only for the air. Oh, Tomb Kings, or like Lore of Light. You can do that, I guess. But I don't think you can do 2 nets with Lore of Light and still be turning illegal. Usually, you can only bring 1 copy of a spell. I didn't make the rules. Yeah, I'm guessing they're going to want to go for my warp fire throwers. Maybe put these guys back here a little bit. I'm gonna lead with my warp fire throwers, and we'll see how that goes. I keep these guys kind of backline. I'm gonna go pretty tight here. Let's see. When you bring a hell pit and a plague priest, you're almost forced to go a little tight. So here goes nothing. We'll move up a little bit. What do we got here? Trolls. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go to one flank or the other because he's really wide. Skirmishers on this far side. Trolls with Chevys. Interesting. Savage Orcs. So I'm glad I brought the flamethrowers. These flamethrowers should, in theory, do fucking amazing against that. I'm gonna put these guys, yeah, maybe here. Here, 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 here. These guys can go play with the Savage Orcs. These guys can go here, here. I can actually lead with this guy. These guys are gonna have to anchor these two sides, and then this guy is gonna, I don't know, do some things. I'm gonna put some pressure on them with the summon. Here. Go play with some summons. What's that? Is that Grimgor? I don't know. I don't know. There we go. Fight summons. You can do that. And get rear charge. And this guy's gonna have to pull through. This guy's gonna have to pull through. And start lighting stuff up. This guy's got to be here. These guys got to be here. These guys are here. These guys got to be here. These guys got to be here. So he didn't summon that, which is awkward because I told him to. So a little bit of Skaven disobedience there. Drop you here. Make this guy go fucking ape shit. These guys gotta get in here and start smashing on some trolls. These guys gotta get here. Yeah, so this goblin big boss is gonna be really annoying and just kind of slam into me a lot. So I have to keep cycling him. You know what? You just sit in here. Make him fight in there. This guy's dying, but it's not all bad. It's not all bad because they're broken here, and we should be able to win this now. So that's good. And Ikit can start dropping some pain here. Stay here. Just stay here. You're gonna die, but at least you're gonna do some things. You know what? I wonder if we can kill that. You know what? Let's go over here. Let's go over here. We got some stuff that's kind of wavering. Let's go. Let's maybe cycle these guys in here. Get the big ends here. Just go here. I don't know. How's the hell pit gonna do against that? Probably well. Probably I can just kill this. We'll see. I don't want the hell pit taking like whacks in the back of the head though from Grimgor because that's still painful. I'm gonna pull him through. Finish that guy off. Get the plague priest over here. Are these guys even shooting? Are you shooting? Shoot something. Come on. For the love of God, shoot something. You gotta break these guys off. You gotta finish that guy. Finish him. Ah, shit. Did he just rally? Why did he rally? How am I doing on summons? Do I have summons here? Let's get over here and break this.
Bong, bong.
There's a dog playing at my feet right now and it's messing me up.
Slice, slice.
I have to go kill these guys next. I don't know, bounce bar's in their favor, but I'm feeling okay about this. Yeah, we're gonna go here next. Gotta be careful about these winds. Yeah, you can do that if you want, I guess. Oh, these are big ones. I gotta pull out that large. I just need to take the leadership off the field, man. That's really important. I really have to kill this this guy. And then after that, I think I'll be okay. There we go. Eat him. I should be able to cycle charge, do other things afterwards. I still have some wins. I mean, just finish him. Finish him. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go get yourself some goodness. Chase these trolls off the field. I don't want them regening and coming back. Meantime, you keep hitting him. Don't stop hitting him. You can go over here, I guess. Let's drop some fat brass orby. He's dodging it. How's this gonna go? Hopefully well. I don't know. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Don't get hit by Grimbar. Don't get hit by Grimbar. Don't get hit by Grimbar. Yeah, he didn't like that. You know what? I guess I gotta use that guy to break stuff because everything else is kind of slow. He's my cavalry. Ikit the cavalry. Some stuff's gonna ball up here, I guess. Do I want summons or do I want a zap? I think I want a zap. Gotta pull the big stuff, the important stuff back here. I can't have them taking hits, I guess. Yeah, magic. Yeah, be afraid of magic. That's Skaven cheating right there. We're gonna hit you. We're gonna hit you. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna hit these guys. We're gonna hit them. We're gonna hit them. We're gonna just ignore Grimgor because he's Grimgor and he's too slow to do anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep avoiding Grimgor and plowing everything else. Avoid Grimgor, plow everything else. That's how you do it. Run away from everything that is. Yeah, we're gonna keep going here. We're gonna keep going here, and we're gonna eat that. That's not Grimgor, so that should die. Oh, that's not Grimgor. Can you please fucking eat this guy? Like, you've been on him all day. Here's this big, scary, like, abomination from the pits of hell, and you can't even finish this, like, guy with a stick. Finish the guy with the stick. All right, they're shattered. They're shattered. You know what? You finish him. You go in here. You go in here. Yeah, I think you can hit them. I think you can hit them. Yeah, fall down, Grimgor. You don't like that. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you, Grimgor. Get up, buddy. Get up. You know what'd be funny if he got, like, lit up with fire. Let's do that. Let's go do that. Yeah, you're on the ground again, Grimgor. You're on the ground again. What's happening? Why are you not dying? This Orc Shaman from hell. Oh my god. I want to trade my Hell Pit for this Orc Shaman. I want to trade him. We're going to go in here. We're going to knock him down again. We're going to knock him on his ass. And, there he goes. Take a seat, buddy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay. I see how it is. I'm going to go in here. I don't know what that did, but it felt like it should have done something. What's going on here? Oh my god. Almost lost Icket there, man. Shit. Do I have another summon? Everybody likes a good summon. So it's now everything against him, I guess. I guess. I think we can kill Grimgar now. Like, there's nothing left. Maybe there's going to be some army loss penalties going down. That I'm playing here. I gotta be careful with Icket. That was brave. Guys, if you want to learn how to play brave, that's how you do it. You bring your Skaven Lord with 10 HP, you slam him into Grimgar. And that's how you throw the game, too. We're gonna go in here. He doesn't like it. This is too much. This is too much for Grimgar. Yeah. You know what? Everything in here. Everything in here. That should be checkmate. Can I torch my own guys for shits and giggles? I can't. Well, he killed my big scary hell pit. But he's getting banged. And it's done. GG. So that was a matchup I haven't played very much. I had no idea what to expect there. di-kolos, nice job, man. You played a good game. Most of the game he was ahead until we realized how slow and Grimgar was. Oh, I gotta check. Well, I got someone coming to pick up their dog, so I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go soon. So sorry, super fan. We're gonna have to. Maybe I have time to do like a casual game, because then I'll just leave whenever. So I gotta set my alarm for like 4:10, or maybe 4:05, 4:08. We'll split the difference. Yeah. Okay, cool. Skaven. What should I do against Skaven? I mean, Vampire counts so good. So that's the hard counter. That's probably too easy if I bring counts against Skaven. I think Beastmen Skaven should be really fun. That should be really fun. It's all about like keeping your Lord alive and just running them over. I hope. Maybe I can bring in a big giant, because if they bring a Hell Pit Abomination, let's go double giant. Hell yeah. That's gonna be fun as hell. Probably not good, but fun as hell. We'll bring some Harpies, because we need missile suppress to keep those giants alive. I'm gonna bring you could do Skaven versus Skaven. You want to see Skaven versus Skaven? Nah, I gotta go, so I just throw some stuff together. What do we need? Ungors? Ungors are probably good enough against Skaven, to be honest. mean, I don't need world beaters to slap some Skaven slaves around. Like what else? I don't know. Like shooting. Do I want shooting? I'll bring some shooting. What's the cheapest thing I can get now? I need some dogs. Do I need poison? I don't need to. I probably don't need to debuff. They're fucking Skaven. They're crap anyways. And something cheap. Beast Lord on a chariot. Some buffs. And that's not that cheap. Can I get caster in here somehow? What would be a good caster against Skaven? You know what? I'm gonna cut him. I'm gonna grab a Shame of Death, and we're gonna snipe some leadership with Spirit Leech aids. Sorry, but it's true. And that's it. And how am I gonna kill Doomfire Warlocks? I'm not. Or sorry, not. I mean chariots. Obviously, I'm not gonna kill Doomfire Warlocks. I need something to deal with that. So I'm gonna have to take a Sons. Where is it? Sons of Goros? Yeah, I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade. These guys are on chariot, like Doom Wheel duty. That's what they're for. I think I have enough for everything else. We're gonna try this. Who cares? Gotta get that extra 32. Two units of AP Cavs, probably OP, but you never know. There might be like Doom Flayers and a Doom Wheel. Probably not going to find more than that. And I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this game. I can only play about 8 minutes of it, so I'm going to go like super aggressive, and we'll see how far we get. I'm still thinking about that coast game. I probably should have just fell back from the Sirens, give myself more time to shoot before the front lines hit, and probably also look for those vanguards. But yeah, they were sneaky. They're sneaky. I gotta start this quick though. I'm gonna hit start battle right away. Not gonna bother with spearmen and Skaven. Keep these guys on the sides. These guys are gonna go back here. Gonna go right in the middle. We got shooting on either side. You know what? Let's go super wide. Let's go to the max. These guys can push up. Well, I didn't really finish my deployment, but that's okay. What do they have? Slingers, slaves. Backline death globes. Ooh, cool stuff. Warlord and a hell pit. Hey, I'm so glad I brought the giant. Guess what? Guess where you're going, giant? You're gonna have to fall back. Where the wolves at? You gotta go tie them up for a minute. You're gonna go in on yeah here, I guess. This is their power pocket, so I'm gonna have to kite that power pocket, and I'm gonna have to go fight everything else. I guess. What are these? Halberds? I can tie up 2 of the halberds with the harpies, and then get these guys on the other. These guys go here. These guys go here. These guys go here. These guys gotta start rotating here. These guys will rotate here. Get in here. Get in here. Go get them. Wow, they're so balled up. Crazy how balled up they are. Giant's going hard though. Where are you at? I'm gonna drop some fat spirit leeches on that warlord. Where's that warlord? This guy, yeah, he can come over here. Get some rear charges in, I guess. Yeah, just finish these guys. Just finish these guys. You can go have some. You can go over. Just yeah. Just shoot stuff. I don't really know what I want to do with my lord right now. These guys gonna have to keep cycling. I don't know what these guys are doing. Maybe here. Or just go in. Start applying some leadership penalties. Fully surrounded. Time for the wolves to start getting busy. Oh look, Slayer. I'm not even going to worry about those slingers. If they want to shoot into Ungor Hover shields all game, they are welcome to do that, my friends. I'm going to buff the leadership of these guys and get some charges in here. I'm going to do that again. That was so much fun the first time. Why not do it twice? We're going to charge in here and come over here. We're going to go say no to Plague Monks. Don't do it, people. If someone offers you a Plague Monk, just say no. Just say no. We're gonna get these guys. Shit, did they rally? They did. That's bad. Where the Harpies at? Harpies got a job to do. That's good. So they're stopped. Got a full surround in here. What's this lord doing? Is he just chilling in halberds? That's not good. Did it with this guy. He should be elsewhere. Oh, they're wavering. That's nice. Plague Priest almost down. Yeah, hit that. You're doing good, Priest. Keep shooting them. You know what? Go for a ride. Go just run over there. You guys need to get another charge in. The Harpies actually should probably lock you up, and then these guys can charge without taking shit tons of damage. Actually, get in a rear charge here first. We'll come back for that other guy. Here. Warlord's almost dead. Yeah, this guy actually should be going in this direction. Not just sitting in halberds. Wonder how the slaves are doing with this Ungor. I hope they're having fun. I hope they're having fun. Okay, got my cav back. You know what? I think these guys are done now, so yeah, I'm not gonna worry about them. I'm gonna go send these guys after the slingers. They'll do okay. Hey, I'm so glad I brought that giant. He probably has 3 kills. No, he has a lot. It's okay. All right, I'm just gonna shoot the warlord, I guess. Finish that guy off. Get a nice charge in here. Alright, fine. Just hit some Stormburn. I don't care. You go hit him. Yeah, you go in here like a boss. Buff everything. Finish him. You can go. Spirit Leech. I don't know him. Should break now. Alright, well, GG to him. Beastmen are very strong. That's what I have to say about that. And I gotta go drop my dog off. I hope you enjoyed the games. So I got 4 games in. 3 out of 4 of them went my way. The one that didn't was the Vampire Coast game with all the Syrians. So cool. Take it easy, guys. I hope you have fun. Bye.